This time I'll be talking about the require function. Now the require function works very similar to the include function, just a little different, and we're going to treat it shortly. Now the require function, I'm still working on my three files that I opened in our last video, so you can work with me if you have that. So our require function works a bit different from the include function, so I'll do a save as here. Do a save as and change this to require. Okay, and now what the require does is, let's quickly look at that. So if we change this to require, okay, and we change this to require, okay, I'll save that. Now if we have like two blocks of code, maybe we echo and we echo something else, let's say br. Okay, so we still echo what is your name, for instance. What is your name? Okay, that, and let's echo one more, so add the br there too. I'll just copy this and paste it down here. Okay, now I'll do the same for here, and okay, now if we change that require just like we've done it, and we happen to refresh, let's change this to require. Now you see this is our top section. Okay, this is my index page. What's your name? Okay, now we'll quickly want to check the next page. Same thing. Now let's see what will happen if we require a page that is not in a directory. Okay, now we're requiring header.php, which we know very well that it's in our directory. Now let's require something else. Let's require footer, for instance. We know very well that footer is not in our directory. Change this to footer also. So we're requiring footer.php. Change this to require. Save that. Save this as well. So we'll refresh, and now you see what happens. Now it's telling you that the require failed to open stream no such file or directory. Okay, it echoed or it brought out an error for you. Now if it were the include function, let's quickly change this to include. Okay, let's change this to include on the next PHP. Now when we refresh this, now you get the same error, but underneath you still get what was echoed after the require page. This one's here. Okay, now you get it different. The include, regardless of whether the file was there or not, it does what? It echoes what comes after the include statement. But for the require, once it doesn't find the required file, it kills the page at that point. Anything underneath it is not being displayed on the browser. I don't know if you get that. Now that is a major difference. Okay, and you should know probably when to use the include function or the require function. Okay, now look at that very well, and I'll see you in the next video.